did your mother have kids before she met your dad?
No, they've been married 40 years.
So now you know that is a difference. Your mother didn't come to the game with 2 kids. You come into the game with 2 kids by 2 different men. That's not your mama. Women say, I want what my mother has, but if you're gonna be honest, are you what your mother was?
We had like a lot of common, a lot of similarity. She likes to try things that I would like to try. So yeah, I would definitely like to download.
That was your husband, girl. That was your husband right there. The proposal.
Let me tell you something. If I marry that, he's gonna have to be like a whole lot of money, like a whole lot of money. I'm okay with settling with like being pampered.
What do you mean he gotta make a whole lot of money to marry that?
Because then my friends will understand.
What?
You can't stand next to me and like that doesn't even look right, especially with my profession. That don't even
stand
look
next to
right.
you with your wig or without your wig?
What's up, YouTube? JayBReacts back in with another video. Now today we're gonna be reacting to Miss Kendra G. Now Miss Kendra G has another dating show on the OWN network. Kendra is trying to help singles get matched once again. Throughout this video, this woman is interviewed by Kendra G to help determine why she is single, and she actually goes on a date on the episode. But it's women like this who prove why Kevin Samuels will stay undefeated with her goofy standards. This woman is delusional. These are the moments where I really appreciate Kendra G for her honesty. Miss Kendra calls her out on all her delusional points, and Kendra also threw a couple shots at her for trying to shame the average man that she rejected. To me, this conversation was informative and entertaining, but I'm gonna let y'all be the judge of that. Make sure y'all like the video, hype the video, comment below. Without further ado, let's dive into the content.
On this episode, I'm sitting down with Julie. She's a 37-year-old mother of 2 who needs our simple.
Mother of 2.
All she wants is a good man who's gonna treat her like a princess. Is that too much to ask for?
Yes.
Well, let's find out. Welcome, Julie.
Princess is crazy. All right, 37 content creator, mom of 2, wants to be treated like a princess, like she said.
Good girl.
Thank you, you did too.
You look cute.
Thank you.
All right, let's have a seat. Let's get
Why she got them high as boots, and I know it's summertime wherever she's at.
Hey, yes.
Now, before we get into the blind date we set you up on, let me get to know Julie more. How old are you?
I'm 37.
37.
Yes.
Okay, have you ever been married?
No.
Never married, but I
Never.
have heard you've been proposed to 4 times.
I have.
And you didn't marry any of them?
Absolutely not.
Okay, 4 times, how many men?
4 men, 4 different men.
4 different men?
Yes.
And none of them were good enough to be your husband?
No.
Now you are a mom?
Yes.
Okay, how many kids?
2 boys.
2 boys. By the same man?
No.
How old are you?
And from separates.
18 and 20.
18 and 20.
2 years apart.
Okay. So you said you want the princess treatment. What is the princess treatment to you? Your mother a queen?
Yes, my dad treats her like a princess still.
Okay, now, did your mother have kids before she met your dad?
No, they've been married 40 years.
So now you know that is a difference.
Ooh.
Your mother didn't come to the game with 2 kids. You come into the game with 2 kids by 2 different men. That's not your mother.
But the men ain't in the
swinging.
kids' life.
It don't matter. That's not how your mother met your daddy. Your
You're
daddy
right.
provided for you and the children that he created. So not saying you
These are the moments where I love when Kendra G will check a chick for sounding crazy as hell. And this woman should feel goofy because she wearing a goddamn love seat.
can't get this. But I think a lot of times women say, I want what my mother has. But if you're going to be honest, are you what your mother was? Right. Have you ever thought about that?
I have not actually in that way.
Yeah. You know, because the request is, I think your kids are grown. Do they still live with you?
No, I actually have a grandson. My oldest has a baby.
Child, we making the baby.
And you a grandma?
Going. So what I've learned is
you a granny?
sometimes the children become an issue, not an issue, but they got to consider providing,
Sure.
right?
Okay.
So I think that wouldn't be your case because you have older boys. But then I've heard this, when the boys get older, are they protective of their mama? So does a new guy have to get through your sons? Are they going to give them a hard time? Has that happened?
It's never happened.
Okay.
My kids are, well, my youngest is protective. We're very close.
Right.
And he's not protective in the sense of he says something to the man or anything like that. He's never actually even said anything to me.
Okay.
But no one I feel like has ever even tried, even the relationship that the man has lived with me, because I've had men live with me before.
Okay.
They never really tried to be a father or get to know my kids like that. And that has always been like a turn off for me because some of these guys, especially one, had a child that he had custody of. So they lived with me too. So the kid and him lived with me. And I treated my son like his son, like he was mine.
Was he paying all the bills?
No, absolutely not.
Girl, then you was crazy.
I know.
For real.
You needed, so wait a minute. So a man lived with you with his kids. He wasn't even loving on your child. And you were paying all the bills?
Goofy.
We need a doctor to make sure her temperature is right.
This was in my 20s. I learned.
Okay, so how old are you now?
I'm 37.
See, she ain't require that man to have any standards because she ain't got no standards with herself.
for now.
Okay, so let's come to currency. When was your last relationship?
My last relationship was 5 years ago.
Okay, 5 years ago. Okay, now was this guy, did he give you the princess treatment?
He did, actually.
So
5
why
years
did
ago.
it end?
He was married. And I found out, and they gave him 2 months to
Girl,
get
he
him
didn't
fixed.
give you no princess treatment.
I didn't know.
He gave you shut up, don't tell my wife.
I didn't know he was married.
Right, but that's not princess treatment because
He was living with you.
married
His
to-
Didn't he?
wife wanted me to stay with him. She had a boyfriend. They're weird, okay? It was weird.
Okay, well listen, first of all, we in a new world, and I have met people who are fine with poly relationships. Are you open-minded too?
No, that's why I left.
How long did y'all date before you realized he was married?
About a year.
You dated a man for a year and didn't know he was married?
I mean, he had children with this woman, and I was around for Thanksgivings and Christmases, and I would go to her house to pick up their grandchild. Like, we were friends. Me and the girl didn't have any problems, but they told me they were divorced.
So when
What?
did you realize he was married?
He had a death in his family, and I went to the funeral in Alabama. And one of the people in the family was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" Like, she kept hinting, and I was like, "Well, is there something that I need to know?" Because the baby mama was there too. Like, you know.
Wait, he
This
had-
man had to been the apple of her. This man had to be hella attractive for her to actually see. Women will put up with the worst if it's the guy that they like. So that's why I don't feel bad for them when they're in a lot of these situations.
a baby mama and a wife?
No, that's his wife. But I thought it was just his kid's mother because she was around
Okay.
for things. And I went to go pick up the kids, and I had her number, and I went to Christmas and Thanksgiving and all this.
Ooh, child. I'm so happy we put you on a date, child, because we got to introduce you to new men. All right, listen. So we set Julie up with a really nice guy. His name is Roger.
Nice
He
guy.
also has a few kids himself, a good job, family values.
Okay.
So it seems like this could be a good fit. I'm looking forward to seeing how this all played itself out. Let's take a look at Julie and Roger.
Let's see. She looked different.
Hey,
she had
nice
different
to meet
hair.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
All right.
Amazing.
My first impression when I saw my date,
Brother
I was
look
so
normal.
disappointed because he's not my typical type. I like high yellow men with lots of tattoos.
High yellow men with lots of tattoos. That sound like a Chris Brown archetype or a nigga that's been in prison.
So I was like, he just seems boring. He just looked boring to me.
So where are you from?
He looks
I'm
boring.
from Vegas. What about you?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's far
You been in
away.
New York before?
Yes, I have. I've been to Manhattan though.
Manhattan? Oh, that's the rich area.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you have kids?
I do have kids. You have kids?
I do, but my kids are grown, so.
Well, I have 2 older and then 1 younger.
Okay, so you started over.
Yeah.
Are you married?
No, I'm not married.
Do you have anybody that thinks they're married to you?
No. Married to me. You been married before?
No,
Okay.
I haven't. I've been proposed to like 4 times. I say
I mean-
no a lot, obviously.
I mean,
That's
no,
not
it's
good.
not bad, but 4 different times is a lot.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like
What?
it's not genuine though.
Yeah. I
Not
feel-
genuine. That's a red. Ma'am, if you dealing with 4 guys and you saying it's not genuine, those guys obviously was effing with you. Now you saying it's not genuine.
I do look for like genuine because I feel like a lot of people put on this persona, especially in the beginning.
Yeah.
The honeymoon
Like you.
stage, they say. You
You're
know, nobody's
lying.
gonna show their true colors in the beginning on the
Of
first
course
date.
not.
Hopefully.
And then once they get comfortable, things change. Yeah.
I ask for a lot. No.
Tell me. What
I
you
want
ask,
the
what you
sun,
ask
the
for?
moon, the stars. My dad's always just treated my mom like a princess, so I grew up like that.
Yeah.
And I
I
love
blame
when
your
a man
father.
can be a man. And, you know, they worship the ground you walk in. So
I hate to say this, y'all. We got to blame a lot of these fathers out here. I'm a father to my daughters, but guess what? I'm not going to give them like extra extraordinary princess treatment. They're going to have to understand that they're going to have to learn how to deal with how men operate, and they're going to have to still appreciate and learn how to appreciate gifts from a man, not just being given anything to be spoiled rotten one day.
like,
That's, I feel like if
feel the love.
if God is like at helm, I don't think anything can disturb that. You know what I'm
She
saying?
would destroy
I
this
believe in
brother.
treating women like queens. and
Yeah, that's what it
princes,
says in
yeah.
the Bible too. So.
There you go.
Oh no, he
You
tweeted.
know your stuff. There you go.
Yeah.
So, you have any other questions for me?
No, I think you did great for
I
a
think you did
first
amazing.
date.
I think
She
you did.
I
lying.
definitely want to see you again.
I want to see you as well.
I did say I would see him again, but I'm gonna delete.
See,
Like I said, I'm shallow.
these women do not like good men. She looks at him like she's better than him. She looks at him as better than him, but I guarantee you this man is better than her on paper. And it's effed up, man.
I guess I like jerks that are fine. I need to figure my life out, people.
I don't feel bad for him at all.
Oh, Lord, Julie.
I don't.
Lord, Julie. That was a good
Feel
man,
bad.
Savannah. A good man. Now, here's the deal. I'm not,
He
listen.
has 3 kids, and one is like 2.
He has to. Okay, now listen. I'm not gonna get you there.
They got
Listen,
a 2-year-old.
attraction. First of all, you have to be attracted. I can't make you like somebody. He has a 2-year-old.
Okay, so he didn't say 2. The way he said it is I have 2 older kids and a younger one. And then when he described his life,
You're
he was
lying.
like, yeah, so during the pandemic, and I was like, oh, that's how you got that kid. He was like,
But did you get clarification?
I mean, the pandemic was not that long
7 years ago.
ago.
The pandemic was 6 years ago.
That's maybe not in school yet.
But that ain't the reason, child. He could have had no kids, and you still wouldn't have gave that man a chance because off of the. Girl, I'm watching the video with you. You said as soon as you saw him, he wasn't the one for you.
Yeah.
So I'm watching
So
the video
okay,
too.
what you want? You want him to be? You want what? I got something over
You
here.
lying
Okay.
ass.
How you want this man to look again? You want him to have tattoos? You want him to have tattoos? I'm gonna get her your stick figure man. Here, tattoos. Julie's man. Girl, why wouldn't you give that man a shot?
You're goofy.
You didn't tell me. So I guess the married man you dated was fine.
Oh, he was okay.
He was okay? Okay. Did he put it down in the bedroom?
Had to have.
Uh,
Stop downplaying all this stuff, man. Like as if you wasn't stuck in there for a whole year. Something kept you there.
I mean, you ain't sticking around
Yes.
if it wasn't
Yeah,
great
yeah,
sex.
yeah.
Okay.
Come
One
on.
thing I do like about you, you said it in the end. Do you really feel as though you are shallow?
yes.
Okay. Are you willing to let that go or are you dying shallow?
I do, but then the problem is when I
Dying
let it
shallow.
go, it's like, okay, you already not cute. And now I gotta pay for my own food. Now you want me to pick you up.
Okay,
Now
I'm
your
not talking
house-
about that. I'm not talking about you paying for your
Boy,
own food.
these
You gotta
chicks
pick
don't
you up.
even
He still
get
has
it.
to be a man.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking away of that, but you counted Roger out for aesthetics. Roger was willing to, well, we're gonna find out if he wanted a second date.
I think he was lying about a lot of stuff.
Okay, what do you think he was
This
lying
nigga
about?
was honest.
So when I asked him what he liked to do,
Mhm.
it kind of seemed like he just bounced off of me. And then the things that he said, I don't want to do that stuff.
Okay, so what
Hold on. So you said he bounced off you, but he told you things he liked to do, but you say you don't want to do these things. Okay, makes sense.
kind of man do you want, Julie girl?
I want my friend. And like my friends and we do, like, I wanted you to be able to keep up with me. Like if I want to go to a game, I'm not even asking you to pay for your way, pay for my way. Just, do you want to go to this game? I go places by myself because the men that I talk to, oh, it's too much. Or I have somebody coming in town this week and I was like, do you want to go to this restaurant with us? Oh, do you want me to pay? And I wasn't asking him to pay, but Dad.
This is a guy you've been dating.
Trying not to date anymore.
Trying
Julie,
not
girl,
to.
where we at with the girl?
Because why?
You was already effing him. That's why he said, do I have to pay? Because he don't care about losing you at that point. Because a nigga who probably would be coming in brand new probably would just go ahead and pay so he can get them buns. This dude was already effing you.
I'm gonna go places. I gotta go everywhere by myself because
Well, you're going by yourself because it seems like the men that want to go with you don't want to go with them. This guy was, well, we're going to find out. I'm assuming he might have said down low, but you already said
he said he
delete.
wanted to do a picnic with fruit in the park.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with a picnic and fruit in the park, Julie? Okay, I didn't even ask this question. How much money does your man have to make? I'll throw out a number. Is 70,000 too low?
It's all right.
70,000 is all right.
I can do 70,000.
Okay, so are you open-minded
that's a little
to
more
sharing
realistic.
this man? Because the man that it seems like you're describing, they're in back order. So
I
don't know.
know. That's why it was hard to find me a date. I get it. They don't need dates. They got them.
So
lined
you
up.
enjoy being a side chick?
No, I just won't date anybody then. But I want.
Okay, so being single is fine for you.
No, I want my husband. I want my Prince Charming. But I
Stop
just have to
calling
be
them.
crazy and
So
get
what are
a
the
divorce.
what are the characteristics of your husband?
I want him to be not insecure.
Okay.
Yes, fine. Go to the gym because I work out. So I want to look at something nice in the bedroom. I want their belly falling over me.
Well, you could also get a guy in shape. You know,
Yeah.
they might come to you. Now, listen, this is fair because the man, like I said, you're describing, he's very desirable.
Yeah.
Right. And that's why I said, are you just, because some women are like, listen, I'm okay with sharing the man because this is the man that I want.
Mhm.
You know, he shows up for me when he can. He's attractive. He's good to me. I get my weekends. I get my once a month. Listen, I'm not here to judge, but I'm trying to figure out what you really want. Do you want an everyday man or do you want a now and then man?
I want an everyday man.
If you, hold on, she said, hold on, I'm sorry. I didn't even really hear what I'm going to whine it, just a hair.
Day man or do you want a now and then man?
I want an everyday man.
Everyday man.
An everyday man? Well, then you're going to have to make some adjustments. honey.
Exactly.
Why?
Well, has it worked for you yet?
No.
Okay, then that's the answer.
Cooking her.
That's the answer. I
That's
mean,
crazy.
how is it crazy? You have to also understand now, and I want to say this with love. you're also coming into the game with 2 kids by 2 different men that you did not marry. So just like you're judging the guy is going to judge you for your resume too. So just like someone has to accept for you for some of the things that you've been through, be open-minded. I'm not telling you to go off the cliff. If you really are not, listen, I'm with you. If attraction's not there, attraction's not there.
I get it, yeah,
but
a
you're
little
going
bit.
to have to make some adjustments if you want somebody. But then if you don't want somebody, then keep doing you.
Yeah. Be honest with yourself. Don't sit right here and act like, oh, I really want to be married, but you really know you don't want to be married. Stop it. Some of y'all do need to be honest with yourself. Just stay out in the market. Stay and just keep getting passed around. It might be better for you. I think that guy, she would have got his life, she would have ruined it anyway. It really don't even matter.
I mean, if you never got married, would you be okay?
A lot of people I feel like are getting divorces. I don't want to get married to the wrong person. That's why I haven't gotten married, because I don't want to get married just to not be lonely.
I agree with that.
I love like being like I yearn for like there's someone caring about me, there's someone wondering how my day is going and all of that. So I think that's why I do settle for less than what I'm used to or want, because I'm okay, well, he cares about me.
You're not settling though.
What do you mean he cares about you? The guy that was married?
Thank you.
The one that was lying to you that had a wife?
No, I'm saying like well, yeah, it seemed like he did. All my friends act like, oh, you should have just stayed with him. Like, you know, because people say like, they were fine like it. Why weren't you? If his
I was
wife
going to say, it seemed like you liked everything until you learned that they were married.
Well, he kept saying he was going to marry me. How are you going to marry me if you're married?
He was going to marry you in spiritual ways, child. Listen, one thing I would say about you, you are a gorgeous girl.
Thank you.
You keep yourself together.
Thank you.
You smile good when I gave you a hug. I think that you have a lot of great qualities, but I think what you're searching for, I'm not telling you to go off the cliff, but if you really want companionship, and you could just start there. Like you said, you wanted your friend. That doesn't come with tattoos. That comes with being reliable.
Oh, tattoos is not a deal breaker.
Well, you said he had to be light-skinned and tattooed.
Well, he has to be high yellow with good hair, tall, yes.
That sound like Chris Brown.
Here we go. Take this with you. Here's the man, girl. Take it. Okay, with that being said, he is cute, girl. Close your eyes. Just go put him on a date. I don't know. You're going to have to pay because he ain't got no money, but he all the things. You know what? Wipe it off and you can draw him for yourself then. Make him look the way you want him to look, child. I am done with Julie. Here's the thing. Here's the moment. We made our mind clear that Roger is not for you. But before we go any further, what do you think Roger said? Do you think Roger wanted to delete or download?
He probably wanted to date me. Who doesn't want to date me?
This is why niggas become evil. This is why niggas go to the dark side and they literally would catch her for sport and throw her back out into the ocean. Oh, they would catch her and hold on to her and throw her back into. Dudes don't even like hearing stuff like dudes see this as a challenge and say, I'm going to tame that. Y'all don't even realize y'all nasty mentality get y'all played, get y'all used and abused. This woman is goofy.
Want to date me?
Who wouldn't want to date me? Wow.
Let's go and find out and see what Roger decided.
Challenge accepted.
We had like a lot of similarities. She likes to go out and do activities, hiking, things like that. So, and she likes to try things that I would like to try, vice versa. So yeah, I would definitely like to download.
That was your husband, girl. That was your husband.
She laughed at that man.
It's crazy. If I marry that, he's gonna have to be like a whole lot of money, like a whole lot of money. I'm okay with settling with like being pampered.
Wait, what do you mean he gotta make a whole lot of money to marry that?
Because then my friends will understand.
That's disrespectful.
What? You can't stand next to me and like that doesn't even look right, especially with my profession. That don't even look right.
Sit next to you with your wig or without your wig?
I don't have a wig on.
This is your real hair? Oh, okay. Well, shots fired. That's the hair. Okay. When you got real, this is the real hair.
Is it?
Child. I'm sorry, child. I tried, Roger, but that's her real hair. You ain't gonna be good enough. There you have it.
Bruh, I love the shot anyway, Kendra.
I don't know if this man exists, so here, take this home with you. That's the closest I'm gonna be able to get you, girl. All right, thank you for being here, Julie. I do want to say this. You were a good sport. I do think you're a beautiful girl.
Thank you.
And I just hope that the shallowness doesn't stop you from finding something genuine and real. Because that real stuff that you have, that your dad gives to your mom, when you're sick, who shows up for you?
Exactly.
If God forbid you couldn't walk tomorrow, who's gonna be there for you?
Exactly.
Who's gonna show up for your kids if you can't show up for your kids? Like those are the real things if marriage is something you really wanna put into the category of what's important. Mm-hmm. But she got real hair and she beautiful, so it's gonna be hard. All right, with that being said,
because she got real hair.
Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something today, and we will see you next time on Dating Download.
Spoiler alert as well.
Let me see if it's her real hair for sure. Let me put my
front is.
Oh,
the front.
You said a wig.
Wait, hold up. This ain't her real hair.
You said a wig.
Okay, so just the front is, just the edges is real? Yeah. Girl,
liar.
Take that man and go. She done lied to my
Lie.
My real hair looks like this.
Girl, wait. Oh,
No, it don't. It's a little fro. Quit playing. Stop playing. It's probably a fro. Man, you see how she just capped and lied right there? That's a wind up back, just a hair, just a sitter on her. Where is she at? You lied. You lied. You said it was real. It was fake. Fake. This is why these type get played. And this is what turns a lot of the good ones in the market. They end up becoming demons. They become demons because of women like this. The games, the mental gymnastics, you gotta act like this, pretend like this. She said, I would deal with him if he had a whole bunch of money because I have to let my friends know why. Why your friends gotta be the ones to accept your choice? Is your friends going to sleep with him at night? Is your friends the one that's gonna be getting taken care of? Is your friends gonna be the one that's gonna be decide whether he has to, take care of your children or not? Hospital visits? Tragic disasters? Is your friends gonna still have to be the one accepting your guy to show up for you in those moments? But this woman is cooked because she prioritizing the wrong things. And it's been so many different elements of her life that prove it. Her father as a youth, the way he raised her, got her mentality all spoiled and effed up. She literally had 2 kids, 2 years apart. She was in a relationship with a guy who was married for a year, not knowing he was. She's lying too. There's too many gray areas in that to act like she that green. Stop it. You ain't have nothing real serious between you having a 20-year-old and an 18-year-old. You're lying to yourself. You lying to yourself. You wearing a love seat. You got on black thigh-high boots. I know it's summer wherever you at. Like, what are we doing right now? You look like a hot mess. Everything just look chaotic. I'm lost. I'll have this link in the description so y'all watch in its entirety, man. This shit got JayBReacts. And until next time, y'all, peace.